I said good afternoon. How are you? Is my voice audible?
Yes.
All right. So yesterday we have been doing composite function. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi got disconnected because I'm in my region. There is a like situation of war and thoda Punjab Mohali is in a sensitive area these days. So we had no power last night. So that's why inverter also went off. So there was no internet yesterday. So today we'll start again composite function. Composite function, yesterday we were discussing this of uniformly defined function. Like fx दिया हुआ है x square plus 1, gx is 2x. And then we made it gov, g of fx. Similarly, then I gave you one fx function and one gx function. And we calculated gov, fog. Yes or no? And then we calculated the domain of all of them, range of all of them. So now let's start further. Some important notes, write down. Important notes about golf and fog, maybe about composition. Okay. Or I should say about composition. Fine. First point. Domain of golf will be domain of F or subset of domain of F. Understood? Range of golf is a subset of range of G. Very clear? Like you see here, this is your golf mapping. So you are supplying values to F function. You are supplying values to H function, and ultimately what you are getting the values which were there in the range of G. Yes or no? Now third, golf is a meaningful situation. Golf is a meaningful situation if range of F is a subset of range of G, subset of domain of G, or is exactly domain of G. Means range of F should be a subset of domain of G. Understood this point? Tell me, did you understand this point? See, Let us assume this is your f function. A to B. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, going towards P, Q, R, S, and T. Now, here it is from some set C to some set D, a function G is defined. Now, G is like it is defined from A, B, C, D to X, Y, Z, W. Now, can you make off here? Like f of, if you try to calculate gof of 1, but you get g of f of 1. That is g of f1 is what? F1 is what? G of f1. F1 is p. And gp is what? Gp is not defined. So gp is not defined. So gof is not defined. Tell me, is it fine? That is why I'm saying range of f should be a subset of domain of G. Range of f should be a subset of domain of G. Got it? Now, am I clear? Let's do a simple question. Given fx is 1 upon 1 minus x, find the domain of f of f of f of x. Fx is 1 upon 1 minus x. Find the domain of f of f of f of x. Do it. Now see. Fx is 1 upon 1 minus x. So f of fx will be what? 1 upon 1 minus fx. That is 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 1 minus x. If I take LCM here, it will become 1 minus x upon minus x. That is x minus 1 upon x. Correct? Now again replace x by fx. So it will be fx minus 1 upon fx. This is what you're going to it. So it is 1 minus x upon 1 minus x divided by 1 upon 1 minus x. This is cancelled. So it comes out to be x. Correct? So here f of fx is equals to x. Now function is fine, but do you realize to achieve this function, What all have you done? If I talk about the domain, R minus. Now see, to achieve this function, if I see here, x cannot be 1. Then if I see here, x cannot be 0. To achieve this function, you realize that x cannot be 0 and 1. So this should be the domain. Am I clear? Now, properties of composite function. First one. Composite functions are not commutative. Means VOF is not equal to FOF. Correct? Second, composition of three functions is associative. That is FOGOH is equals to, so first of all, you calculate this or you started with this. That's one in the same thing. Understood? Let's do a simple example over it also. F from n to I naught, fx equals to 2x, g from I naught to q, gx equals to 1 by x, and h from q to r, hx equals to e to the power 1 by x. Find HOGOF. Yes, quickly tell me. Solve it and tell me. Yes, quickly. E to the power 2x you will get. Understood? Now, third property. Composition of two bijective functions is again a bijective function. Composition of two bijective functions is again a bijective function. Got it? Write down a question. Let P and Q be polynomials such that Px and Q of P of Qx have the same degree. If degree of Px is 7, what is the degree of Qx? Yes, give it a try. Yes, anybody, any idea? See, let Qx is of degree x to the power degree n. Got it? If it is so, and let Px is x to the power 7 plus some other terms also. Whenever you find P of Qx, it will be what? Qx to the power 7 plus some other terms. That is x to the power 7n plus some other terms. Now you are trying to find Q of P of Qx. Yes or no? That is Q of x to the power 7n plus other terms. That is x to the power 7n whole raised to the power n plus other terms. So its degree, this 7n square should also be 7. This is also the degree of Px. So n square comes out to be 1. So n has to be 1 because n is a natural number. It is a degree of polynomial Qx. Am I correct? Am I correct? What's happening? Why nobody is speaking today? Hello? Why is everybody so quiet? Latika? Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Does it take a lot of work to switch on your mic, say, give a quick response? Is it very effortful for you? See, my motivation depends on how do you respond in the class. If you do not respond, I will be like I'm teaching to walls. And it will look like that. Am I correct or wrong? Anyways, write down a question. Question is, f from R to R, fx equals to ax square minus root. If f o f of root 2 is minus root 2, find a. Yes, anybody? See, f o f will be f of fx. That is f of ax square minus root. Now f of ax square minus root 2 means a times ax square minus root 2 whole square minus under root 2. Now without solving, you directly write f of f root 2. That is a times. It will become 2a minus root 2 whole square minus root 2. So it is a times 4a square plus 2 minus 4 root 2a minus under root 2. They are saying it is minus root. That means 4a square, 4a cube plus 2a minus 4 root 2a square minus root 2 is minus root. They are cancelled. So you get a common, even 2 also common. You get 2a square is equals to 0. So that is 2a. This will become root 2a minus 1 whole square equals to 0. Now either a is 0, nothing is mentioned, so that also works, or a is 1 by root. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Have a look. Now, first of all, we'll do question number 12. Give it a quick try. Try quickly. Quickly try, quickly. See, 12th. We have to find g of fx. So first of all, let's do one thing. Let us simplify fx up to some extent. Fx is sine square x plus pi by 3 cos x plus pi by 3. Got it? Sine square x, I am writing 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Sine square x plus pi by 3. This is what I'm writing. 1 minus cos 2x plus 2 pi by 3 upon 2 plus, let's not touch it. Yeah, also let's do one thing. Half of 2 cos x plus pi by 3. Am I correct? So it is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 times cos 2x plus cos 2x plus 2 pi by 3 plus half of. All right, let's apply it to cos A cos B. So it will become cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. So cos A plus B will be 2x plus pi by 3 plus cos A minus B will be cos pi by. Now this half is 1 minus half of. Now apply here 2 cos C plus cos D. That is 2 cos C plus D by 2. That is 2x plus pi by 3 cos C minus D by 2 will come pi by 3. Correct? Plus half of cos pi by 3 will be 1 by 2 plus cos 2x plus pi by 3. This half and 2 cancelled. 1 minus. Now this cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 cos 2x plus pi by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 cos 2x plus pi by 3. This is cancelled. So it is 1 plus 1 by 4, that is 5 by 4. So what happened basically, this fx came out as a constant function. Yes. So now if it is a constant function, gof of x they are asking, that is g of fx, that is g of fx is what? 5 by 4. And g 5 by 4 is provided me as 1. So this is the answer. Correct? Have a look. Complete quickly. Quickly do. Done. Now, go with question number 11. It's a column match. Fx is given to you as ln x. Gx is x square minus 1. They are asking for domain in the column 2 for the function in column 1. Quickly try. Just quickly. Quickly. Now see. Fog off of Fog. Fx is ln x. Fx is ln x. Gx is x square minus 1. Now, first of all, I'll talk about FOF. That is f of fx. That is ln of ln x. Now, its domain should be what? This ln x should be more than 0. That means x should be more than 1. So, domain is x belongs to 1 to infinite. Now, if I talk about GOG, that is g of x square minus 1. That is x square minus 1 whole square minus 1. So it is x square x to the power 4 minus 2x square. So that is x square into x square minus 2. Domain is what? Everything is possible here. So domain is x belongs to R. Now if I talk about FOG, that is f of gx. That is ln of gx. That is ln of x square minus 1. Now for its domain, this x square minus 1 should be more than 0. Correct? That means x minus 1 into x plus 1 should be greater than 0. And that will be x more than 1 or x less than minus 1. This is the domain. Now, GOF, if I talk about, that is G of fx. That is G is what? X square minus 1. So fx whole square minus 1. So the function came ln x whole square minus 1. Now for its domain, the only thing is that ln x should sustain. ln x should be defined. So for that, x should be greater than 0. Got it? Now as for the answer, FOG. FOG is this. R. GOF. GOF means x more than 0. S. FOF. ln of ln x means x more than 1. And then GOG. GOG means x belongs to R. Understood, everybody? Now, go with the 10th question. Fx is sin x, gx is 1 minus root x. Find the domain and range of the following functions. Yes, quickly. Quickly attempt. Now, again, they are talking about everything and asking for domain and range. Fx is sin x, gx is 1 minus root x. All right. So first of all, I'll talk about f of f. That is f of fx. That would be sine of fx, and that would be sine of sine x. Correct? Now, domain is x belongs to R. Range will be what? See, after putting all the values of x, this sine x will lie from -1 to 1. Yes or no? Now, when these values will go to another sign, what are you going to get? That is minus sine 1 to sine. Fair enough. Then FOG. FOG is f of gx. That is f of 1 minus root x. That is sine of 1 minus root x. All right. So if I talk about the domain, there is no issue. It simply x belongs to inclusive of 0 to infinite. Correct? Now, if x belongs to 0 to infinite, this value will lie from minus infinite to 1. Now, if these so many values will go to sine, you will get everything which sine can provide, that is minus 1 to 1. So, in that case, range is y belongs to minus 1 to 1. Correct? Now, GOF. GOF is g of fx. That is g of sine x. That is 1 minus under root of sine x. Now, if I talk about the domain, domain is what? Sine x should be more than equal to 0. So sine x is more than equal to 0 in the first and second quadrant. Means your x should belong to 2n pi to 2n plus 1 pi, where n belongs to integer. This is the first and second quadrant in every rotation of 2 pi. Now, as far the range is concerned, now, while you give the positive values to sine, you will give values to this from 0 to 1. Now, the range will become from 0 to 1 because while root sine x is 0, GOF is 1. While root sine x is 1, GOF will be 0. So, it will be 0 to 1. FOF done, FOG done, GOF done, now GOF. That is g of gx. That is 1 minus under root of gx. 1 minus under root of 1 minus root x. Now, this is your function. First of all, if I talk about the domain, x belongs to, now see, root x should be positive as well as 1 minus root x should be positive. What do you want? Root x positive and 1 minus root x should be positive. So this simply means that root x should lie between positive more than 0 to 1. So domain is what? 0 to 1. Got it? Now if I talk about range, see, while root x is 0, your GOG is also 0. While root x is 1, your GOG is, that's it. Understood? So in this case, this is the kind of domain and range for all the 6 functions, all the 4 functions. Individually, if I talk about sin x, domain is R, range is -1 to 1. If I talk about 1 minus root x, domain is inclusive of 0 to infinite, whereas the range is minus infinite to 1. Clear? Now let's take a quick revision what we have done today. I started from here. Important notes about the domain and about the fog and GOF functions. So fog and GOF may, domain of GOF will be the domain of F or subset of domain of F. Range of GOF will be a subset of range of G. And GOF is meaningful only if the range of f is a subset of domain of G. Then we have done a question that fx is this. Then what is f of x? That is x. But the domain, if I talk about f of x, we will consider all the steps where we have achieved fx. So here x cannot be 1, here x cannot be 0. So domain will be r minus 0 to 1. Composite function is not commutative. Composition of three functions is associative, means f of goh, f o goh is f o g oh. Then equation. Composition of two bijective functions will be a bijective function. Then we did a question on degree of the polynomial. Another question, and then we have done these questions. I hope I have been able to make you understand everything about the Goff and Fogg function. Is it fine? Is it okay? Well, that's all from
Sir,
my side for today. Tomorrow we will in the next lecture we'll start with the inverse of a function. All right. Till then, study hard, keep revising, and thank you so much. Anybody having any doubt? Anyone? Well, thank you so much.